Ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to a sold-out Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey for our main event. Opening round scheduled for 10. Teddy, if there's one single thing you'd want for the outside fighter, the guy who likes to box on the outside against this unorthodox fighter, what would it be?
That's a good question, Joe. And the first thing is recognize that the reason he's unorthodox is he makes mistakes. Really, that's just a nice way of saying he don't know how to fight in certain ways. You know, he's got a lot of flaws. So don't go chasing him where, you know, his awkwardness works for him. Stay back. Use your jab a little bit. Don't give anything up, but stay back and let him come to you a little bit. Don't let him confuse you. Let him come to you, and he'll come to you in the wrong way. He'll make a lot of mistakes, and you'll catch him.
Straight right was lined up, but he missed. David Hayes nailed by a huge hook. Halfway through this round here. Lewis's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. Look at the mess in the ring right now. Lewis's cut is just painting. David Haye got shook up right there moments ago. The one thing you may see out of Haye is a guy that just tries to solid. He was standing up to it, but now he goes down for the first time. You know David Hayes not going to give up easily. He beats the count here. Good step back counter punch there. Good stuff by David Haye, working his combinations well. Nice block by Lewis. And we come to the end of round number 1. Let me paint this picture for you. You got to figure out a strategy, and your fighter's down to one eye.
Well, I hope that he read some history books, or he watched a movie named 300. You saw that movie,
oh,
didn't
yeah.
you? Great movie about the Spartans where they were outnumbered, and they had to get the terrain right to fight the fight. They had to get into the mountains where the greater forces, the great army, could not be the great army. They could not get in there and battle where they could take advantage of their superior forces. That's what he's got to do. He's got to move the fight into a portion of the ring where he will not be vulnerable on that side.
Teddy, when he won the gold medal in the Seoul Olympics in '88, he toppled Riddick Bowe.
And it showed him right there in the amateurs what kind of level he could get to, what kind of fighters he could beat. And that confidence is serving him now.
And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. David Hayes' punch is far off the target. David Haye gets rid of that oncoming bomb and sets off one right back at his opponent. Great work offensively, landing that combination by David Haye. Lennox Lewis's defense is paying off now.
Keep doing what you're doing.
That's a fierce left hand that landed by Lewis. Good old-fashioned 1-2 by David Haye. Nice work. Final 10 seconds of round number 2. Not able to connect with the uppercut. And we come to the end of round number 2. You know, Teddy, I'm looking at that cut as he's in the corner now, and it doesn't look good at all. Do you think he thinks he has to go out there and try to end this fight?
Not only does he think it, I think he's right. I think that he probably has very little time left before the referee or the doctor's going to stop this. And he needs to be thinking that way if he's not.
There's the combo to the body. To the head he goes with a left hand.
Move those feet.
It'll be interesting to see how this plays out from here. Lennox Lewis's cut is now changing the course of this fight.
Well, the fighter's been trying to do his job. Now the corner man, this is the most important person right now in that ring. He has to do his job and stop that bleeding.
Little head hunting never hurt, does it with the hook.
You need to keep that head.
David Haye's ripped by an uppercut.
Nice work, nice work.
Hook lands by Haye, targeting that head with the combination punching. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. A little head hunting with the right. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. That was nice. He just drew the punch from his opponent, and then a good counter by Lewis.
Yeah, like running through the rain without getting wet. Beautiful.
Lewis's left landing well. Sound defense. Good block that time by Lewis. Well done that time, landing the counter punch.
You got to land a big punch now. No doubt.
Well, I think this is a fairly even fight, Teddy. As we look at your scorecard, that's the way you have it as we begin round number 4.
Well, it's been a battle of jabs, to be honest with you, Joe. And until one guy shows that his jab is bilingual, it's going to stay close. And what I mean by that, if one guy shows that his jab can do more than speak just English, maybe a little Spanish, you know, maybe a little bit of this language where he hooks off and he does more things, that guy is going to separate himself.
Big shot he just scored with. And he goes down again. Will he get up from this?
One, two, three, four, five.
So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
Joe, one of the ways he survives is if he's been taught. Have good habits, have good fundamentals been put there. You're going to find out right now he needs them right now.
Stay on the outside.
90 seconds to go in round number 4. Little head knocking with that right hand. David Haye is quickly approaching the point of no return right now, Teddy. You know, it wouldn't be far-fetched to see his corner step up on the apron and stop this fight.
And not only far-fetched, I mean, I think it's starting to get to that point where it's their responsibility to be thinking about that.
Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here?
Well,
big shot there. Forget about the judges. This one may be over now. David Haye's down, and he looks like he's in bad shape.
When you fall that way, you usually don't get up.
One, two, three, four, five, six.
And somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here. And did you see that? Can he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9, 10.
That's it. It's over. Fight is over. David Haye's unable to continue. This fight is over. Knockout.
Ladies and gentlemen, by knockout, your